What's up, everybody? We're back again. Hopefully this is going to be the last video of me assembling my Sr20. So, as you can see, I got pretty much bare components all together, and on this video I'm going to be putting the intake on and the turbo and the exhaust manifold on and all that jazz. So there's a couple things. I did go ahead and put these little studs in and threw the valve cover on. It's not on there for sure for good yet because I ordered some rocker arm stoppers that I'm going to throw in. Also, I am waiting for the O-rings for the oil filter block thing. So I'm going to get it as far as I can without that stuff. So here we go. Alright guys, just a quick update. I got all the intake side pretty much all together. As you can see, I did bypass the coolant lines for the throttle body because that's kind of dumb. And I got the alternator chilling. It's not fully bolted on just because you can't really tighten it down till it's tensioned. And I got the supporting brackets, and right now I'm running into, I might cut this heater hose line right here because this line is for the turbo coolant return, and a common upgrade is to go with the S14 water neck and then put the coolant return right there. So that would just eliminate all this mess back here and make it a lot easier. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the turbos or the turbo, throw it on the new let's see, so you can see here I've got an ISR bottom mount manifold. Get it better. So you can see, bam. So I got that, and then I'm running the same turbo I was before. It's a T28 hybrid from Twisted Motion. I'm a little nervous running it because I'm pretty sure it's Chinese, but I ran it before and it did all right. So I'm just gonna slap it on there, see how it does. So first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and start putting those together, and then we'll get the lines on, and then we can throw it onto the block. So I'm gonna start doing that now. But other than that, intake side's all done. I still just gotta put the oil filter block on. Sorry, it's all blurry. Hold on. Alright guys, so we got the turbo on, the manifold, and so now I just gotta go ahead and route these lines. I gotta finish tightening these up on the block end, but I got enough room for that. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Also gotta get my drain line, turbo drain, fix that too, so we're gonna do that real quick. Oh, so I just realized I put that on backwards, so I gotta fix that real quick too. So we got the lines routed alright. Obviously I still have this one because it's going to go to the water neck that goes there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to throw that water neck on, and I'm going to throw the little turbo elbow on. So I'll do that real quick. So my rocker arm stopper showed up today, so we're going to throw those on real quick. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna break loose. I'll just do one intake one cam at a time. But I'll break loose all the bolts, and I don't think I'm gonna fully loosen all of them. I'll only take out the ones I need. Just break them all loose, and then hopefully that'll work. So. Alright, so I got this side in, the intake side. That's all good, but we kind of ran into an issue on the exhaust side. We have this baffle plate, and if you can see, I'm just going to line it up best I can with one hand, but the holes don't line up. So we're going to have to trim it a little bit. So I'm going to trace out where I got to trim. Okay, so I kind of got it scratched out where I got to cut. It's about the general location, so I'm going to cut that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what I came up with. I cut it and I cleaned up the edges. Pretty happy with it. Here's what a normal one looks like. It's a little bent up, but that's what the normal one looks like. And now, you can see, it has, oh, hold on. See, now it has no problem lining up. So we're good to go. Heck yeah. So here we go. So I go in to put the stopper on the exhaust side, and I ran into a problem with this. So I had to trim it up a little bit more. There was like radius continued, kind of like the other side, not as much. But I cut those off, and now it works perfect. So try that again. Here we go. Alright, so I got the rocker arm stoppers all in now. I did have this in backwards, so I had to flip that around. If you have it in backwards, it hits the valve cover, and then it doesn't sit flat. So move that around, and now it's all good. I went ahead and threw the power steering bracket and pump on, threw the belts on, threw the spark plugs in, threw the oil dipstick on. Let's see. Now I need to cut this is like the heater hose pipe, and for obviously in like a Sylvia it would go to the left, but on the 240 they're on the right side, so that doesn't go the right way anyway. And I moved the turbo coolant return to the S14 location thing. Yeah, that thing. So I got that. So I'm just gonna cut it, get it out of the way. So I'm going to do that real quick. Also, I'm gonna strip this valve cover, and I'm gonna get it powder coated blue. I think blue is the way I'm gonna go. So yeah, I'll just take you along for that process now. Now, it's best to wrap that in some kind of plastic. So I'm gonna get a trash bag real quick. Okay, so I got it covered in there. That'll help keep the moisture in and help the stripper take the full effect. So we'll let that sit for a little while, and then we'll come back and check on that. Alright, so it's been a few days, but we're back. I've been gone. I was out of town working. And I kind of forgot about this thing, so it sat there for a while and dried out. I also didn't think I'd had enough paint stripper on it, because it just kind of didn't do anything. But in the center here it did a little bit, so I got that scraped out. But I'll get that done off camera. But other than that, I finally got the O-rings for the oil filter block, so I got that on. I also got the heater hose cut, so that's out of the way. Let's see, other than that, I think we're good to go. Everything's ready, besides putting the valve cover on. I could use this valve cover, but I'm not sure. I have that red one over there too, but that one's broken, because ideally I would use that one. But I'm undetermined what I'm going to do yet. So for now, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty stoked. This was my first SR build, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Obviously, we'll see if everything goes smoothly when we start her up. But pretty stoked on how everything went. The next episode, or the next video, I'm probably going to be resealing the trans. I got a bunch of seals for the transmission, and that is over here. So we'll be getting that ready to go. And I've also been kind of working on the engine bay. I did a little bit of sanding, but as I said before, I hate body work, so it's going slowly. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Check out my other videos and stay tuned to the next one. Peace out.